So in life, yeah, if you're taking a lot of L's, I believe L's are signs, because I had £50,000 car. I had S3s. I had GTDs. I had watches. I had chains. I had bracelets. I had stacks. I had nice clothes. I had nice things, yeah. And, I thought I was the man in it. Because when you're on road there, that's basically all you really want, innit? But I never had no purpose. So it's like, even though I had all that stuff there, we're like, let's just party, let's just get on it, because I'm bored, I've got no purpose. I've made my money for the day, let's just get on it, let's party. But once you get a purpose, you won't be like that. And I believe every L I took was a blessing in disguise, because right now as it stands, I've inspired thousands of people with my stories and my messages. And I believe I've got a purpose. I'm going to continue telling my stories or helping people and doing what I'm doing. Like, I've gone into schools, I've done charity events. Do you know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of big things, man. In a way, from where I've come from to where I am today is a blessing. And, I'm grateful that I took all the L's. But like I'm saying to you, yeah, if I never took them, I'd still be in the streets. I'd still be thinking I'm this, thinking I'm that, driving around in this and that, and just being that horrible person. But because God knew I had a purpose, I had to take them L's. I had to learn those lessons. So if you're taking L's on road, just think that's maybe a sign, man. You know what I mean? You've definitely got a purpose. And that's one story I just wanted to get out there. And then another thing is, I did a shout out for a guy in a food spot, and it was an 11-year-old kid. He come to me. He said, "Oh, yeah, Uncle sent me to come and run the show today, tell you what needs to be done." And this kid was clued up, man, clever kid. You know what I'm saying? Rating to that kid, man. He's gonna go far in life. So we're doing what we're doing, and he goes to me, he goes, "Yo, Judge, my cousin, such and such." I go, "Nah, bro, I'm better with faces." Then he showed me a newspaper article, and obviously he goes, "Nah, it's him. He's passed away." And it were 4 lads, and sadly they died in a car crash. And I hope they're in the highest place in heaven, and they're blessed and they're at peace. But what happened is, there was 5 lads in the car. So basically, one lad's got a car. He had to wait the next day to be insured. He thought, you know what, it's going to be cool. I'll jump in the car with the boys, we'll chill. Nothing will happen. There was one kid in the car, and he was like, "You know what, you lot are being stupid. Drop me off. I want to go home." This is how the kid told me. So that kid goes home. I think just as he drops him off and they leave, police car came behind, started chasing the lads, and ended up crashing, and they ended up dying. All 4 of them passed away, sadly. But why I'm speaking that story is the way that little kid told me it was sick. You know what I mean? I wish he would tell it, man, because it was hard. It was like the point is it's just sick. Like, and the choices that we make, that's all we have, man, is our choices and decisions. We have a lot more, but our choices and our decisions are very big things, And look, if that one kid didn't make that choice to think, you know what, this is stupid, drop me off, he might be dead now, right? And what I'm trying to get at is, if you are in a situation with a few of your mates and one's driving and they're being stupid or whatever, and it's wrong, yeah? I sit in cars now, I'm a big man. If people are speeding or whatever, I'm like, nah, slow down, innit? Like, slow down or let me out. Do you know what I'm saying? And this kid, the way he told it was so good, man. And the choices that we make, that is what we are. So, like, stand up if you know something's wrong. Yeah, I got a bit lost in what I was saying there. But stand up if something's wrong and you know it's wrong, and you know you're going to end up in a bad situation, not just driving in a car, in any situation. You know what I mean? Because it's always too late, and we'll all sit there after, and we'll all be like, "Oh, only if they did this, only if they went there, only if they didn't go out with them tonight, only if this, only if that." But it's all our own decisions and our own choices. I've made poor choices all my life. I've ended up in some situations from the poor choices and poor decisions that I've made. So speaking from experience, right, I want everybody, every young kid that watches this year, to know, if you're in a bad situation, right, or you've got a choice to make, right? Make the right choice. You can never change other people's minds. Look, if you've got people and you're telling them, no, this is wrong, I'm going, like that kid did, and because of that, he's still alive today. And if they don't want to listen to you, then that's up to them. But as long as you voice it, and if you're the strongest in the group, if you're the strongest in your peer group, yeah, stand up, man, because you're the one that's listened to, you're the one that they follow, you're the main one. If you say no, it's a no, you know what I'm saying? So your decisions and your choices can cost you your life. Do you know what I mean? It's just a couple of stories there that I just wanted to get out there, man. And that other one, yeah, about the L's, trust me, if you're taking L's, look at the bigger picture, man, because that's God trying to put you on your path, on your purpose. You don't need them things. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when I sit and think, yo, I could actually still have that life, but I wouldn't have done what I wouldn't have achieved what I've achieved. Like, I've achieved dreams. Do you like going into schools and teaching kids a bit of boxing, or what I've got in the pipeline coming up would have never have happened, but I used to dream about them things. But if I never went through what I went through and took the L's that I took and realised what I realised, do you know what I'm saying? Even getting chopped, realising people are not there for you, because look, nobody's there for you, man, when shit's the fan. I don't care, man. Yeah, people have not been through hard. People have, but like a lot of you young kids these days haven't been through hardcore beef. What man's backing you in town because you've had a little fight? Oh yeah, my boys are on it, bro. When you get big and shit really it's the fan, yeah. If you haven't got money to pay for someone to go and do something, yeah, then no one's gonna back you. No one's gonna stand on. No one's gonna, be there for you. That's a fact, man. People will say, yeah, I'm on it, but they're not. No one's gonna ride out for you. If you go to jail and you ain't got no P to pay people to do stuff, or if you're out here and you're crippled and you ain't got P to pay, no one's gonna do nothing. Especially when it's serious, like when shit's the fan. Like if you're nearly dead, that means they need to die, because that's the level it's been taken to now. No one's gonna kill for you. Do you get me? Unless you've got P, and then you could pay someone, and then what? You could be in a conspiracy. 35 years, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing all over TikTok a lot of young kids dying. They're getting stabbed with zombie knives, and kids getting stabbed in just local in hoods. Man getting stabbed in Leeds, and it's like, wow, man. Do you know what I mean? That's 2 lives lost. And I'm not gonna talk about knife crime, and it's not my thing, but it's like, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? It's sad, man. It's sad that people have to lose their lives both ways for stuff like that. Just try and stay as young kids, man. Just like I'm saying, man, if you know so much wrong in your heart's telling you, man, that's God, that's something's putting that there, that feeling there. If it's just not right, just don't do it. You're not gonna like an idiot. You're not. People can say what they want, but the be all and end all is, I seen someone on TikTok today as well about when you die, after so long, your missus will be watching a comedy, laughing away like you was never there. Your friends will move on. If you've got kids, they'll continue with the school. Like everything, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry too much about what people think of you, because when you're dead or you're lifed off, they're not thinking about you, bro. Do you know what I mean? Only certain people, like maybe your mum, close ones. Do you know what I mean? But no one's thinking about you. So if you're going and pulling that knife on someone and stabbing them out of what other people are going to think, oh, this guy's violated me, so I need to go, and you can't beat him up, so you're going to stab him. Bro, when you're lifed off and you're dead, right? No one cares about you, bro. All your friends are going to move on with their lives. Probably in another 5-6 years, they're going to stop walking around in gangs and knives because they're going to grow out of it. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to grow out. I used to have a knife every day when I was a kid. People know this. I had big Rambos on me every day, bro, down my leg. Police know this, it was in the reports. I used to roll with an ice pick. But I'll be honest with you, like, I was just lucky that no one ever died. But if they did, and I was still in prison now, my friends didn't care about me when I was doing 15 months. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even get a visit off my family. Do you know what I'm saying? I think I got 1 visit in my whole 30 months I did as a kid. No one cares, man. No one cares, bro, and it's just a fact, man. No one cares. My friends cracked on with their lives. Do you know what I mean? I came out, and then, it's like, you're back in the mix, but I had a chance to come out, like, and then I got old enough and thought, I ain't gonna walk around with one of these. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I never stabbed a few people in prison and whatever, But now I'm at this age, it's like I won't dare carry a knife, because you reap what you sow. If you've got a knife on you, you know, you're more than likely are going to use it in a situation. So I'm not going to carry a knife. Don't make no sense to me, because you reap what you sow. You're either going to end up stabbed, or you're going to end up stabbing someone else. You're attracting it. It's called law of attraction. Do you know what I mean? You're attracting life sentences. You're attracting badness. So know your circle, man. Know your circle. And like I'm saying to you, if something's wrong, stand up. Make the right choice. Tell your friend no, bro. You know what I mean? Even if you've got to tell his mum or dad, like, yo, your man's got a big knife on him. You know, quietly, man. Like, just go behind his back. And it's not about being anything. It's about saving your friend's life and someone else's life. Do you know what I mean? Or if you really know, look, you can be acting as bad as you want. But if you know it's wrong, you know it's wrong. Do you understand? And you're saving lives. And it is what it is, man. But I'm just seeing it all over, man. So I have to just speak on it. Do you know what I'm saying? And people dying in cars. You know what I'm saying? People taking balloons and crashing into trees and all this, and taking balloons and crashing into walls, yeah? Make the right choice, man. Look, I've been in cars now where people are on balloons, right? And I'm like, yo, park up, have a balloon. Just park the car. You know, if you want to go feel like that, if you want to get on it, you're never going to stop no one from taking drugs. You know, we all fucking do what we do in it. But if you're going to do it, right, park the car, man. Park the car. It's as simple as that. Park up and do it. Don't have 4 people in your car. Oh, I've taken balloons all the time. I'm all right. You don't know me. You don't know me. I do this all the time. Not when I'm in car. Do you know what I'm saying? You do that. Don't put my life in the risk as well. And what I'm doing there is I'm just standing up for what's right. You get me? Everyone else in the car's thinking it. Do you know what I mean? So be the one that speaks it, man. And keep yourself safe. You know what I'm saying? And don't carry a knife. And I'm not saying don't carry a knife like if you're gonna carry a knife, just know you might die or you might kill someone. And I want you to sit there, yeah, for 5 minutes, right? Every young kid, yeah, that's carrying knives right now, I want you to sit there right now, like I'm sat here right now, sit there right now, right? And forget about everything, right? And just think, yeah, do you want to go to prison for life? Do you want to go to prison for life? Do you? Really though, do you? I don't want to go to prison for another day, never mind life. Right? Yeah, I'll fight, I'll scrap. And so will you. Anyone, you can fight, you can scrap, yeah. Do it. Even if you lose, even if you get battered, you live to fight another day, bro. Yeah, one punch might kill you, but, you know, that's life, innit? The risk, innit? But you'll fight another day. You lose, you go back the next day. You lose, you go back the next week. You lose, you go back in 2 weeks. You lose, you keep going back till you smash his head in, yeah? Right? If that kid just wants to carry knives and weapons, stay away from him. Like I'm saying, you live for yourself. You've got nothing to prove to no one. You live for yourself. You live for you and your family as well. If you've got kids, your kids. You've got nothing to prove. When you're dead, no one cares. Do you understand? So don't feel like you've got to go and pick up a knife just because he won't put it down. You need to avoid him then. Avoid him and watch what happens to him in his life. What's going to happen to him? What I've just told you, he's going to reap what he sows. He's going to do life, or he's going to end up dead. Trust me. And you're still going to be living to fight another day, bro. Because you swerved the situation. Yeah, you stood up for yourself. Yeah, I'll fight you, bro, one-on-one. What, you've got a knife? Nah, I'm not interested. Call me what you want. And that's how it goes, yeah? And I hope that makes sense to you. And I'm just trying to... Because I know a lot of young people watch me, so... You know, I have to tell it how it is. And I reaped what I sowed, didn't I? You know what I'm saying? Look at me. I've been stabbed in my back. I've been stabbed in my eye. You know what I mean? I've been chopped bare times, you know, bare axe wounds, stab wounds, because I reaped what I sowed. You know what I'm saying? Probably only so long before I got shot. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm on that path. I'm carrying these things, you know, allegedly. And when I was a kid, I carried knives, and I've allegedly beat people up with axes. So what have I done? I've put it out there, and it's come back round, because that's what it does. It comes back round. It's called karma. It's very real. And do good, you'll get good karma. And that's it, man. That's all I've got to say, man. I can feel it in my chest. I can feel it in my belly. These words are making me like I wish I could grab bare kids that I've got knives and just bang their heads together, man. But we can't, man. We can't. Just got to hope some of these videos make you lot realise, like I'm saying, sit there and think, do I want to do life? Do I want to go sit in that cell for the rest of my life? Or even if I do 15 years, 20 years and come out, life's changed, bro. Life's changing fast, bro. Look at the world, how it's changing. It's going to be cashless society. Everything's changing. Everything's on a mad thing. Do you get me? You're going to come out and be lost in this big wide world, mate. Friends have moved on. Parents have passed away. Mum's died. Dad's died. Grandma's died. Everyone's dying. And it's just you left. Because you made the choice. You reaped what you sowed. Do you get me? And if you don't do life, if you don't be in a cell, where else are you? You're in the grave, bro. You're in your grave. You're dead, bro. You're dead. You're dead in the grave. Do you know what I mean? Or you might be up in some spiritual realms. I don't know, in heaven. I don't know. But either way, it's sad. So sit there on your bed, put your knife next to you, look at your knife and think, you know what? Alright, I'm game to do life. I'm game to die. Let me carry my knife. Or think, you know what? I don't want to die. I don't want to do life. I want to make my mum proud, my dad proud, myself proud, family proud, girlfriend proud. I want to be something. I want to own houses. I want to go on nice holidays. You know, I want to really live my life and really do good and really, you know, give back. And I want to have nice things, legitly. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's your choice right now. So you got a knife there, bruv, yeah? And you've got, do you know what I mean? You've got a little angel on that side, you know what I'm saying? A little business idea on that side. You got your pen and paper there. You got your knife there, man. Which one is it? Do you know what I'm saying? You've got your life sentence and your grave there. Or you've got your future and your family and your kids there. So which one is it, man? Which side are you picking? Dead, grave, family, future. Which one? Bless, just Jah.